In the shadows of history, 12 ordinary men were called to an extraordinary destiny. Their stories, etched in faith and fire, would shape the world forever. These are the apostles. First, there was Simon, a simple fisherman from Galilee. Jesus renamed him Peter, the Rock. Impulsive and fiercely loyal, yet in a moment of fear, he denied his master 3 times. Overwhelmed by remorse, he rose from his failure to become the bedrock of the early church, leading thousands to the faith. Tradition holds that his own end came in Rome, crucified upside down, deeming himself unworthy to die in the same manner as his Lord. His brother, Andrew, was the first to be called. He was a quiet force, always bringing others to meet Jesus. His missionary zeal took him far from his Galilean home, to the shores of Greece. There, he faced his final trial, bound to an X-shaped cross, where he continued to preach for 2 days, until his last breath. His life, a testament to unwavering devotion. James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John were known as the Sons of Thunder for their fiery passion. James's fervor made him a target. He became the first of the 12 to be martyred, a grim milestone in the early church's history. By order of King Herod, he was beheaded, his life cut short, sealing his testimony in his own blood. John, the beloved disciple, stood at the foot of the cross, a witness to the very end. He was entrusted with the care of Jesus' mother. He outlived all the others, his long life filled with miraculous escapes from persecution. From the desolate island of Patmos, he penned the visions of Revelation, and his gospel offers the most profound look into the heart of Christ. He alone died of old age, a peaceful end to a turbulent life. Philip of Bethsaida was a practical man with a questioning mind. Show us the Father, Eon Seaskit. His journey of faith led him to preach throughout Asia Minor. In the city of Hierapolis, in Phrygia, his mission came to a violent end. He was martyred, his life a powerful answer to the questions he once posed, a testament to the truth he had found. Philip brought his friend Nathanael, also known as Bartholomew, to Jesus. Hailed as a man with no deceit, Bartholomew's faith was pure and immediate. His missionary travels are said to have taken him to the farthest reaches of the known world, from Egypt and India to Armenia. It was there, according to tradition, that he met a gruesome end, a martyr for the faith he so honestly embraced. Thomas, forever remembered as Doubting Thomas, needed proof. He refused to believe in the resurrection until he could touch the wounds himself. That profound encounter transformed his doubt into unshakable faith. He journeyed as far as India, establishing one of the oldest Christian communities in the world. His dedication was absolute, and he was ultimately martyred, pierced by spears, his doubts long since washed away. Matthew was a tax collector, a man despised and considered a traitor by his own people. Yet, Jesus called him from his tax booth with 2 simple words: "Follow me." He left everything behind. Matthew chronicled Jesus' life and teachings in the gospel that bears his name. He carried this message to distant lands like Ethiopia and Persia, where he, too, is believed to have met a martyr's death. James, the son of Alphaeus, is one of the more mysterious apostles, often called James the Less. Little is recorded of his life in the Gospels. However, tradition holds that he became a pivotal leader in the Jerusalem church after Jesus' ascension. His steadfast leadership in the face of intense persecution eventually cost him his life. He was martyred in Jerusalem, stoned by his opponents. Another lesser-known disciple was Judas, son of James, also known as. He is remembered for his question at the Last Supper, asking why Jesus would reveal himself to them and not to the world. His missionary work took him to Syria and Mesopotamia, where he preached with unwavering conviction. Like so many of his brethren, he was martyred for his faith, his life a quiet but powerful testament. Simon the Zealot was, as his name suggests, a man of intense passion, likely belonging to a group that sought to overthrow Roman rule. His encounter with Jesus channeled that revolutionary fire into a spiritual cause. He preached the gospel with relentless energy, traveling through Persia and Africa. His zeal for God led him to a martyr's death, his revolutionary spirit finding its ultimate purpose. And then, there was one whose name would become synonymous with betrayal. Judas. He walked with Jesus, witnessed the miracles, and heard the teachings. Yet, for 30 pieces of silver, he betrayed his master with a kiss. Consumed by a guilt that offered no repentance, he took his own life. A tragic end to a story of lost faith and devastating choice. 12 men, fishermen, tax collectors, zealots. From humble beginnings, they became the pillars of a global faith. Their lives were marked by struggle, doubt, and sacrifice. Yet their legacy endures. A powerful story of how the ordinate can be transformed into the eternal. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please subscribe for more.